So I'm truly honored today to introduce your commencement speaker. Louisiana State Representative Travis Johnson earned his bachelor's degree in political science from Louisiana Tech in 2007. And he served as a student body vice president among his many other activities while at Tech. I knew him at the time, and I sat around the table with him. And I saw firsthand that he had really special talents that would make him an excellent leader as a professional. Then Representative Johnson went on and earned his master's degree in public administration with an emphasis in budget finance from Belhaven University in 2010. During that time, he began working for U.S. Senator Mary Landrieu. Then in 2009, Representative Johnson was selected by the United States Comptroller, David Walker, as one of the 17 young professionals from across the nation who was deemed as the best and brightest in solving the nation's major issues in healthcare, Social Security, and fiscal debt. Representative Johnson then began to work for Fresenius Medical Care North America as a regional finance director, and he helped the company transform its policies and financial procedures in the midst of the Affordable Care Act. He started his own company, Johnson Global Business, in 2016, and his consulting firm assists nonprofits and municipalities with grants and budgetary issues. And then he later became a partner in Pelican accounting firm. Now, Representative Johnson was elected to the Louisiana legislature representing District 21 in 2019. And he's quickly become a leader who works across the aisle to address some of the state's most significant challenges. I've enjoyed working with him over the past few months with something called the Delta Agricultural Research and Sustainability District that is addressing some of the key sustainability issues that are facing Northeast Louisiana. And he's been a great friend of Louisiana Tech. I reached out to my friend, Senator Mary Landrieu, and she noted that Representative Johnson is emerging as a smart, hardworking, and skillful legislator. He's a credit to Louisiana Tech and is a promising new leader with a bright future ahead of him. And I fully agree with her statement. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our own Representative Travis Johnson back to Louisiana Tech.
Good morning. And Dr. Geis, thank you for that gracious introduction. You make it easy to be proud of this fine institution. Your transformational leadership ensures that Louisiana Tech is thriving in the 21st century, that our students are well prepared for a global economy. Greetings. Greetings to the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, administration, faculty, and staff, and to the parents, grandparents, guardians, all of you who have helped these graduates reach this milestone, especially in the midst of COVID-19. I imagine there have been many sacrifices made on your behalf. Most importantly, congratulations to the Louisiana Tech University Fall 2001 graduates. Let's give them a round of applause. You have every right to be proud of yourselves. Take today to celebrate. Soak in this moment, this achievement. Now, I know that sometimes your real college experience came that when you would stay out late at night, then have to get up on Friday morning at 8 a.m. That's your real college experience, right? But you guys, thank you so much for this honor to be the commencement speaker, for allowing me to come back home to the Tech family. As cliched as it may be, the goal of every commencement speaker is to give an inspiring message. My goal, hopefully, is not only to inspire, but have a relatable conversation with you. This conversation is not an academic talk, how to land your next job. After all, you're a tech graduate. You got that part covered. As I talk to you this morning, my intent is to relate to you the three most important attributes I think you would need as you take on the world. The three most important things you would need at your core to reach your destiny. I would like to share the three attributes I found absolutely essential to reaching your goals. Number one, perseverance. Perseverance is unequivocally the most important attribute you must possess. I guarantee each of you that in life, it would not always be easy. It would not be a utopia. You may experience many losses, the untimely changing of careers, global pandemics, the challenges of raising a family, the anxiety of not reaching your personal career goals on your own time frame. However, no matter what, when things seem to not be going in your favor, you must keep going. You must understand the only time you lose is when you give up. And as I talk about perseverance, I'm obligated to pay tribute to my mom, who succumbed to heart disease when I was only a sophomore in high school. Countless times, I watched her face adversity. She was non-college educated, but she was a successful local restaurant owner. She always faced her adversities with a dignified, never stop, never give up attitude, and because of her heroic example of perseverance. Whatever success I attained greatly is because I was blessed to have a mother who personified perseverance. And to each of you, I believe you will soar if you would not allow your adversities you face, whether personally, socially, or professionally, to obliterate your passion for aspiration, to reach the goals you have set, but would use your adversities to refuel yourself and your determination to see setbacks merely as setups. Number two, most importantly, purpose. Knowing your why is absolutely critical. When you know your why, when you live in purpose, and purpose will guide you in all that you do. Your purpose will be your moral compass. And whether you are in doubt, you can lean on purpose. You see, when you are being your truest self, when you are walking the path that is laid out only for you, then every person you meet, every mistake you make, every accomplishment you attain will all be in alignment to your destiny. If you think about it, some of you may be able to reflect on being extraordinarily good in math. Pythagorean theorem comprehension have come quite easy for you. Some of you may have known early on that you wanted to be involved in urban planning or in helping to design bridges or roads, which today you may be graduating in engineering. Lord knows, I hope one of you can help fix these Louisiana roads. But seriously, graduates, there has to be something deep in your soul that when you think about why, it just feels right. Again, I must invoke a family member, my uncle, Walter Johnson, a member of the Louisiana Tech University Football Hall of Fame, who went on to play in the NFL. He is here with me today. He encouraged me to follow my purpose instead of being influenced by high school coaches who felt that I should use my football skills to follow in his footsteps. Thank you, Uncle Walt, for realizing and respecting that my purpose was different. So I asked to you graduates, and I'm going to paraphrase a famous British author, television presenter, and minister, William Barclay, who advises, there are two most powerful days in your life: the day you were born and the day you discover your purpose. And it is so great. It is so great in life to do what you know you are meant to be doing. If anyone ever doubts why you're pursuing your purpose, remember, your purpose is your calling. And that means success is guaranteed. Number 3, and lastly, valuation of time. My advice to you: value your time. Make the most of every moment, because time is the one thing in life you can never retrieve. Money, materialistic things can often be retrieved, but time used unwisely cannot be undone. So use your time wisely. Enjoy the treasure of your family and friends, and be of service to others. One of my favorite poems in the whole wide world, guys, is by Dr. Benjamin E. Mays. He was the president of Morehouse College. He was also the mentor to Dr. Martin Luther King. This poem reads, I only have a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it. But it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account of it if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. Yes, time is priceless. Malcolm Gladwell's bestseller Outliers, it tells us that it takes 1,000 hours of intensive practice to achieve mastery of complex skills and materials. If that is true, if you are to master your craft, to prepare for your purpose, you must not waste time. Our lives have experienced a pandemic. We have witnessed stock market crashes, global and national political and social upheaval, global poverty with food and water shortages, and natural disasters, all because of global warming. The world needs you, and time is ticking. Will you use your time wisely? Consider this on your tombstone. There are likely to be your birth date and your death date, and a dash right in the middle. That dash will represent your body of work, your purpose, the things you contributed to society, the awards you won, the people you have helped, the lives you changed, and other people you've poured into so that they are able to pursue their purpose. Hopefully, if you remember nothing else from my message, you will remember that your purpose is not a job or a title. Your purpose is what you are called to do for the greater good. Again, congratulations to the fall class of 2021. May God bless you as you go forward in your purpose. Louisiana Tech, I love thee. I will ever loyal be to thee, my alma mater. Thank you and thank you.
Thank you, Representative Johnson, not only for being here, but fulfilling your purpose. And I know you're making a difference and going to continue to make a difference. I do recognize his family that are up in the stands here, and thank you. I appreciate your support of him and his family. And Walter, we're always glad to have you back at Louisiana Tech. So there they are.